Look, in this FL Studio 20 trap beat, I'm gonna show you how to make a beat really fast. It's not about being fast, it's about showing you fast so you can learn. So I'm gonna start with the melody. I'm just gonna go exactly from whatever I feel, all right? Gonna set the tempo real quick. Let's see, set the tempo, go to tempo, right click, click tap. So it's about to be right about there. Let's see, 93. Let's see, set the metronome by clicking this one. Start with that. That'll be like our melody. It's got a little bit of low end in it, so I want to take some of that out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that in this video though. I'm gonna hit Control, Option, and then Q. I'm doing that Option Q to quantize it, and then you take and then you hold Option, hit L. So you do the melody, then you tune the kicks real quick. You hit Option L to extend the kicks, and then you right click and you go cut itself. You grab a little, what is this called? A hat. You grab a little hat real quick. 7, where is that at? Oh. Where are these playing? I don't have time to figure it out, but I'll just make another one. Take these out. Oh, okay, they were playing. Hold all in Q. And you hold Option, hit B to So sometimes you can put a clean kick on top of the original 808 that you have, so you just copy the 808 and then paste it to like another clean kick channel. It gives your kicks more punch. So this is like the popular shaker you hear often. And you don't have to use these sounds, you can use any sounds that you have. You might want to just layer the clap, turn down the second one. I might want to turn these down a little bit by hold shift. Hold shift and click down. Might want to cut a little bit so they're like a little bit more staccato. Might want to give it some reverb. So then you go over here. You hit Option L to assign the sound to its own channel, and then go to not delay bank, the reverb. And then sometimes it's too much, so you can just turn it down a little bit right here, so it doesn't have to be that loud. So I'm gonna go back to my original melody, and then if you want a really easy way to just flip your melody, if you don't have much time, or if you just want an easy, quick way to flip it, then you copy it, you clone it, then you copy it, and then use the second one for a. You might want to put something like an effect on it, like halftime, or something that will give it its own unique sound, even though it's a clone. So with halftime, what you have to do, you might have to go Option Up, which will raise it a octave, and then that'll give it the ability for you to modify it within halftime and have it still make it sound good. So that could be like a hook part, and then that can be like a verse. All together, it sounds like this. Okay, so let's say I was just cutting it right here for time's sake. You would then go to the pattern that has everything in it. You go click it, and then you go to patterns, and you go split by channel. Then it's gonna have all of it come out like this, and then you grab it, and then you put everything in its own lane. So now you have the beat tracked out. You duplicate it across. For a super easy, simple way to start a melody, you just delete all of your drums, and then just leave the melodies. You right click and go create automation clip, so you can do your volume. Well, actually the focus was over here, so you just right click automation clip, do the volume across the whole thing. And then if you want to do the underwater effect, you can grab it, you can go to the master track, take off the limiter, put off something, you don't have to though, but you could take off the limiter, put on something like either the love filter. Oh, I got this new plugin, I'll show you it later, but maybe the parametric EQ 2, go over twice with the presets, and then you right click and you go create automation clip, and then you right click here. Let's see, you right click here and then bring this down some right here. I didn't do it. There it goes. Let's do a little bit. Put your little tag in. Did that just delete it? Oh, here it goes. So let's call this the hook section. And you can add more things. This will be the verse section. I'm just taking out stuff indiscriminately to see how it's gonna sound. And if I like it, I'll just keep it. See how I'm putting in drops? I might take all this out. Oh, well, and then just duplicate the whole thing. Let's say if I was in like a quick session. We can clean that up, but I think you get the gist. Like goes like back to the intro, but at least gives your song like some dynamics. And then for the master volume, you can just click make unique. And then start your fade out right around here. I might need a little bit more speed. It's at 93. Let's see how 90. We'll do 96. We'll do 95. That sounded kind of drastic. And this would be the fade out right here. So also what we would do is we would go in and then separate each track, give it its own channel. You do that by holding Option and hitting L. It'll send each track to the mixer. Be aware of what's already assigned one. This 808 drop isn't in the beat, so I'll take that out. And then these other ones, then when you're mixing your track, you're doing your levels, you can just, you can have each on an individual track now. See, like this. And then you can solo. You want to probably hit your drums first, get your drums right. Let me see. Your 808 with your drums. This is just leveling. This isn't like EQing or like doing any of the waveforms or anything of that. Throw a little compressor on there just to give it some overall boost and light compression. That's kind of loud, so I'll turn. Anyway, I hope that helped you make your beats. Make sure that you, if you want to get the sounds are linked on this page, and you know, you can access everything. If you're a member, hope you enjoyed something. Hope you got something out of it. I gotta run. Got to pick up my kids. Well, take my son to the basketball game. NJB. Shout out to NJB. Anyway, get your business right. Make sure that everything you do with intention. Get your marketing up. Start uploading the beat today. Make sure that you believe in yourself. Don't let nobody tell you whack. Matter of fact, get some haters, because that'll always help. That'll always inspire. And just have integrity in everything you do. All right? If you need any help, just hit me. Peace. How do I shut this thing off? There we go.